Hello everyone and welcome to our new channel Crypto Zip. We are going to try our best to give you the most important news and novelty regarding crypto. Please follow us, we will be uploading daily. Subscribe to our channel and do not miss out. If you by any chance own XRP, then this past Friday, or to be more exact April 30th, was most likely one of the most significant and important dates for you. There was a finding and discovery hearing on the United States Securities and Exchange Commission against Ripple legal action, lawsuit. In like manner, there are going to be more significant and important dates and occasions coming down the line, such as May 3rd, and unless this instance is released and dispersed earlier, the trial is planned, according to the schedule, to happen sometime in June. We are going to be covering some important and significant moments from the SEC versus Ripple legal action. So, with that being said, please remain around here as we give you some awareness and understanding on why XRP is experiencing its new and recent price fluctuations. Hi everyone and welcome again to another video where we talk about everything XRP related, price determinations and predictions and more topic regarding the cryptocurrency. In this very video we are going to talk about XRP and precisely what is going to happen from a technical point of view and from a fundamental and basic standpoint, in terms of the price movement and measures. You need to be present as we also look at the leading and foremost highlights from Ripple's latest hearing with the United States Securities and Exchange Commission. For those of you who are new and unfamiliar with this channel and are also eager to learn and know about crypto XRP, Bitcoin, stocks, click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell down below. April 30th was a very good time for Ripple to include and associate as many of its supporters and promoters as we had the discovery hearing in which Judge Sarah Net Byrne has permitted 4,000 people to be present and listen in on the conference call regarding the case of the Securities and Exchange Commission versus Ripple legal action. It was an open to private call such that you can only join in live. You cannot stream it. You cannot record. You cannot rebroadcast it, or else you will be rebuked and reprimanded for it. At this moment, if you do hold XRP, there are 2 or maybe 3 lines of thought. The third one is the one that says, I will wait until it hits a definite and determined number and that I will be getting out. And there are those who are patiently waiting for the Securities and Exchange Commission to simmer down, before they can comfortably buy in. And, of course, there are the die-hard XRP holders, the ones that come here every single day to be in track with the latest news and happenings in the crypto world. And those are the ones that say, I am never going to get rid of my XRP token because this digital advantage and asset is going to be bigger and greater than any other crypto asset on the entire planet. Backing the hearing that happened couple of days ago, as we mentioned, it was an open call, but not recordable. Magistrate Judge Sarah Net Byrne took the chair over the motion whether Ripple will be allowed and authorized to send out requests in the form of a memorandum of understanding to unfamiliar and unknown regulators in a bid to obtain information from the company's partners and exchanges abroad. A verdict of which would be passes in several days from now after a lot of thinking and consideration. These requests are making an appearance from the SEC's intention and purpose to obtain information from 14 crypto exchange platforms overseas to regulate and control whether Ripple's declaration had somehow and in some way affected the price of XRP by means of the popular and well-known pump and dump crypto mechanism. In the after effect of the Securities and the Exchange Commission and Ripple's legal action, the Securities and Exchange Commission has been seen to hound 5OD Ripple's partner companies that leverage Ripple's on-demand liquidity solution, prompting the San Francisco-based payment aggregators to charge and accuse the Securities and Exchange Commission of intimidating the company. Comparably, Jorge Tenrero, a senior trial attorney with the Securities and Exchange Commission, argues that the whole MO process was unnecessary in every possible way, adding that the flow of securities and money does not end within the confines of a country's borders. What he said exactly is, essentially what they are asking is to exempt only the US and the Securities and Exchange Commission from the multilateral process. As the court, the flow of securities and money does not stop at a country's borders. One of the most important and significant tools in our arsenal is strong cooperation with our counterparts. As a co-under motion, Michael Kellogg, Ripple's external attorney went forth to claim that the SEC was looking to gain an unfair advantage over the defendants, insinuating and implying that the agency does not wield special discovery powers and should not act like one. Pressing on the software company's defense attorney added that the mentioned MO process was crucial and compulsory, accusing the regulators of using the weight and power of the United States government to bring into play menacing actions upon unsuspecting cryptocurrency platforms within the United States. Attorney Michael Kellogg implied that the SEC is engaging in this threatening discovery ventures to get the data that it thinks will support its argument while skirting rules. Just as the software company, Ripple keeps going and maintains that the SEC's foreign discovery is outside of foreign court rules, where he declares and proclaims that what the SEC is doing definitely of the rules of the federal court. We did not know about this until an outside party informed us that the Securities and Exchange Commission was trying to get information from them. Had they known about this, they could have followed the court rules. In his reaction and feedback to the SEC's profess that the flow of securities or money does not end at the country's border, Kellogg stated that the Securities and Exchange Commission should make work a hate convention procedure. That very same procedure would be too slow for the Commission to follow through given its foreign discovery. The SEC on the other side still residues immovable and inflexible about releasing the content of its MO requests to the public, with professes and claims that this information is prosperous and privileged. So, the question that is popping in a lot of heads in this very moment is regarding XRP. After the entire show spectacle with the SEC cools off and come the end of this bull cycle, is it going to be $10 or is it going to be 10,000? It depends on who is your guidance and mentorship on social media platforms, like right here on YouTube, or maybe who are you paying attention to on Twitter regarding these kinds of things. There are basically two kinds of thinking that we can notice right now. The first one is more of a practical and scientific perspective, while the second one is more on the fundamental perspective. The one that actually says, hey, I believe that maybe XRP can get to around $5, maybe even 10 or 20 in the mid to long term if it get to these measure with a market capitalization of nearly $1 trillion. Who know what will happen next to the remaining of the XRP? Is it going to be burned as is customary, or is the community going to vote to do what it is going to do, influence the price? All these questions are summarizing to how much XRP could be worth for real. Fundamentally, XRP could hit $10 from a technical perspective, mainly if good news hits in a few months regarding the legal action. What that will do is upgrade the market cap of XRP from its current position of almost $71 billion to about $450 billion. That automatically makes it the second largest cryptocurrency, assumingly the Bitcoin, the number one crypto on the entire world, is not going to take an astronomical jump towards $100,000 or even more. Here is what is important. According to analyses and statistics, Bitcoin is going to hit onto $1,000 at any given moment this year. There is a whole new turn and twist with this XRP thing, where basically the XRP proponents are propagating the idea that XRP would hit inconceivable reaches and gains due to the case, an underlying bridge between fiat and cryptocurrencies. The entire Ripple network and TIS native token XRP are going to be used as the baseline technology that the New World Order is going to use as the global financial standard for money distribution. And if you do believe that XRP can have remarkable and exceptional worth, literally in tens of thousands of dollars, and especially if you pay attention to the money that has been transferred daily and in comparison to how much money is out there, you can notice that quadrillions of dollars change hands daily. Is not that these amounts of money exist, but when it does change hands that much, that could potentially see Ripple reaching the underlying utility and worth of what its fundamental analysis propagates. It is a number between 10 and 35,000. That is the end of this video. So please write your suggestions and questions in the comments section down below and inform us which camp you reside in between these two schools of thought. The first side, we have the technical analysis propagating XRP to tenfold gains at $10 by the end of this year, and that is the technical side. And in the second side we have the fundamentalist view, which sees the price of XRP blowing up to exponent TL gains with a $10–30,000 potential. Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe to our channel. We wish you a good luck.